Happy Monday, everybody. Okay, we had a really good week last week, didn't we? A lot of you saw your accounts go up in balances because your investments were performing really well. Now, let's look at what that was. All right, so first of all, precious metals, gold and silver. Gold went up to about $23.50 an ounce. Silver went above $27 an ounce. We reviewed this over the last couple of weeks where gold and the US dollar have been competing against each other, and now it looks like they're starting to decouple, where gold's just rising on its own merit. And this is because countries are buying massive amounts of gold. These are sovereign wealth funds. They have reserves, and with those reserves, they typically buy US treasuries. Well, we're seeing them by not renewing their treasuries that mature, but instead buying gold to put in their reserves. A few reasons. One, the US debt cycle. We've talked about that. It's unsustainable, and there's countries that are worried about it. The other thing is we've frozen the US treasuries owned by Russia. Now, that may have been for good reason, but we've got countries around the world who said, if they froze Russia's US treasuries, they could freeze ours. Well, just to be safe, as these mature, we're going to buy gold because they can't freeze that. So that's creating demand in the gold market, and that's continuing to go up, and we expect it to continue that trend. Oil, we saw oil move up into the high 80s. And then we also, even coffee beans, we saw spike up to a high level. Now, a few things related to that. One, the bridge that was that collapsed when the freighter ran into the base. That's a major artery in the East Coast that delivers, it's a supply chain artery that delivers goods across the whole country through that bridge. So when you have a disruption in supply chains like that, you can see commodity prices go up. The other big one, though, is the Middle East. We've been talking about that. Greg's had these series of videos on war. War is escalating in the Middle East. The Iranian embassy was just bombed. Now there's worries that Iran is going to retaliate against Israel. When you have escalation in military terms, a lot of times that's inflationary for oil. So anyway, this has created kind of a perfect storm with hard assets, and we saw all of them moving up in this last week. Now, here's the thing, that's why we're investing in that, because we know it's going to be going up in value for you. But here at Zanetti Financial, we don't get really excited when we have one good week like that, because it's really about the long-term trend. And we expect a pullback. We expect some of these prices to come back down, not in a downward trend, but what you want to see is 2 steps up, 1 step down. 2 steps up, 1 step down. 2 steps up, 1 step down. So that the trend moves up, right? And that's what we expect. But we will see some price come down. Don't worry. That's completely natural, but the trend should keep going because of a lot of these factors that are still in play. All right. With that, you guys have a great week. And one more thing. If you like this video, at the bottom of this video, click the thumbs up. We appreciate hearing from you. Okay. You guys have a great week. See you next week. Bye-bye.